evening. So, I nearly forgot what I was going to talk about, but I've been a bit distracted by a massive raven outside the house. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll have seen the videos I put up. I might be able to show you actually. It's still going on now. It's been going on for a couple of hours. Fighting, you know. There's a tree outside my house over this way. The raven was there, and what's really weird is I was watching someone on YouTube. I think she's called Lauren Samantha, a witch, which is great because I think she's lived in. Did she live in Spain before? She's in England. English. I think she's English. I'm sorry if I don't really know. I've only found her today. But if she ever saw this, but I was watching some. Not just her. I've been watching others doing about God and goddesses. Which one sort of resonates with you, sort of thing. Which one you have, if you have one in your witchy Wicca path. And I'm like, not really put anything on there yet as such as some people have like statues or pictures, because I don't really know. It's like I'm waiting for something to come for me, but I'm not forcing it. I'm not really sure. And the god side seems to be Horus at the minute, Egyptian, but I think that's just because I've been watching things. But then something popped up on TV today about Egyptian things again. I keep getting reminded of Egyptian things. Which Horus was, is it the eagle head? And then I've been watching the birds in the garden today because I didn't know if they were little wrens, sort of reminded me of his head. And then when I was watching, I think it's Lauren, did I say Lauren before? I think it's Lauren Samantha. I think she was saying, oh no, sorry. I think her goddess and goddesses has to do with Greek gods and goddesses. And I was watching someone else and they were saying, is it, I don't know how to pronounce it, Morgan, with the associated with ravens and crows. So as I was thinking that, I thought, no, I don't know who it'd be. I went outside in the garden, this is when I filmed it, and there was a massive black thing in the tree. I was like, what's that? That's massive. It's not a, because if I'm right, a raven's bigger than crows, even though same sort of family thing. And it was massive, and it doesn't look massive on my video at all, but it is. And it was just sat in a tree, and the birds that live in that tree were attacking it. There's two there, because there's a nest there, and they're just flying at it, and that had been going on for over an hour. And then I did throw some bread out, and I walked out in the garden. The next minute I went out, the raven was getting the bread off the side, and I wanted it to come up to the door sort of thing. But anyway, it was going on for a bit, and then I've just washed my hair and everything, had a shower, got my PJs on actually, and it had gone quiet, and I thought, oh, he's gone now. I thought, oh. And then I just went out again in the garden because I thought, I'll just look out again, thinking about Morrigan or however you say it. And this big black thing flew past, and he's in the tree over here now, and I think they're still going at it. The bird's in that tree. Let's just go and listen a minute, see if I open the window. Not that my chat's on birds, but just let me, I've got to step over me. Bench has come today, and I've got to fix it, so I'll be doing that after. Just let me listen a minute. If you can hear a load of tweeting and going on outside, I don't know if you'll hear it. Yep, he's in the tree over there. I bet I can't, but you won't be able to see. There's a big, oh, can't I show you the big tree up there, and there's a, can you see anything up there? There's a big crow. Anyway, I doubt you can't see through my window. Can you hear? He's in one of them trees up there. I think it's more over there. Up there. I think it's just flown off. But yeah, there's been a commotion for a couple of hours with it going on. So then I thought, a raven. So I don't know. And if any of you are watching this from the witchy Wiccan side, could be a sign, do you think? I don't know. I'm just seeing. If I keep seeing it, then maybe I'll take it as that. lighting's rubbish. Just hang on, let me just see if it makes a difference when we move the lights on. A little bit. Yeah, so I was going to talk about my altar because I've dragged this back in. I'm always moving it about this unit, but I thought, no, it needs to be bigger. It's got 3 tiers and it's just easy because my room's smaller. But so let me see if I can show you the video on here. Right. It's like Raven attack. Watch this. Raven's there. Where's my finger? Raven's there. Sorry, hang on, let me listen. Can you see him? That's the noise I've had most of the day in the garden off the birds. And then I got this one. You see him there? There he is. I know he doesn't look big, but he is. That's what it's been like, and it's still going on that tree over there, just dive bombing him. Then he went onto the roof over there, and they were still dive bombing him. He's gone over there, they followed him, the little birds are chasing him. And then I got one where he came down for the bread. He doesn't look big on this camera, but he is big. Doesn't look big there, but he's big. So I'm wondering, I don't know. So it's been quite noisy in my garden today. Yeah, so before I show you my altar setup and what I was going to talk about leading from yesterday, Positive Wednesday, about was it self-talk, watch what you say, you know, the words, and we're doing the experiment with the love, hate and ignore pots, which I'm not going to show you today because we only did it yesterday, so there's no point. But this morning, in my book that I write stuff in the morning, as if you've already got it, and then gratitude at night, I was sort of saying that I'd receive a gift today. I don't know, and I actually did. I got an Easter egg off my friend who came round, but she bought this for Finn, this gift, and it's so cute, and she's made it herself. How cute is that? She's got a cone here, there, with milk chocolate, chocolate buttons, little rabbits, and a big Kinder bunny there. Obviously, a mini eggs, which I can't eat. It's got milk chocolate in it, but got a little chip here that says press, so it must make a noise. And then I think she said there's a straw there, some marshmallows, and she said it was a milkshake. They got a straw, and then I didn't realise there was a book in the back as well. How cute is that? So gorgeous. He'll love that. He saw it before, he was like, my egg. I was like, no, it's got to go away for Easter because I'm doing an Easter egg hunt, which I was going to show you. Just let me go and find them. I don't know what I've done with them. Oh no, they're upstairs. Are they upstairs? Hang on. So to celebrate spring, Easter, the way I'm doing it with Finn is, I got these eggs from Aldi. Let me show you. Little plastic ones, they're like all in different colours. Had it on my Instagram today. All in different colours. I think you got quite a few for 85p. You got about more than 10. It might have been 20. I'm not sure, but I've put like little chocolates in some of them just to fill them out because I didn't have loads. Let me find one with a little. This one's got. They're all different colours. This one's got a bunny. Some have got chickens. So what I'm going to do is, he's got one. He's got quite a few in there. He's got his little Easter bag, because I thought I'm not spending thingy on a tin. He's just got a little bag, which I'm going to cut down and put the handles back on because it's a bit too long. But hopefully, if the weather's okay on Sunday, I'm going to do it if it rains anyway, he can put his coat on. I'm going to hide these in the garden so he can see them, but he'll have to run over to them sort of thing. Or I'll tell him where they are because he's quite clever. Like, go over to the slide, he might have a look. And he's got to collect these. And then I didn't get him an egg, I got him a pink pig because he is a bit of a piggy with his chocolate, so I thought that was quite fitting. He loves chocolate. He's always like, chop, chop. He's not into sweets, but he's always like, chop, chop, my chop, chop. So I got him a little piggy. So that was quite cute. And then obviously he's got that massive present off my friend, so that was nice. And the only other thing is where is it? The journal that I've been making. I'd say it's finished now, apart from I've just got to cover the spine. But that's it now with the button on. And I've done a sort of rope sort of closure because I just think it fits in with the book. Not a lace one. And I've put the corners on in more of like an antique brass because it, I don't know if you can tell, it goes with the book more. And the button, it all like ties in. I don't even want to give it away. I think it's gorgeous. I am. Don't worry, you're getting it. But it's just like, look how thick and chunky it is. So I think I might do a couple of grimoires like this in this style. Because some people like them like books, but these are quite nice because you can chuck them in your bag if you want to take them with you if you're going on holiday, or they're just like really good to put in your bag because they, you know, they're not too like, they're not boxy square, a boxy book. But yeah. So that's near enough done. It's done. Just got to put the spine on. So then today I need to cut all this off. Obviously, this is the inside of a book that I'm starting. So it is going to be like a book, you know, the book. I've got to cut. I've just got to cut all this off. Just ignore it. Let me fold it down so you can see. But I'm actually making a grimoire for myself. But if it turns out anyone likes them. It's not finished yet, by the way. I'm just designing the cover. Then I'm going to be making some to sell. And this is like black and purple. Shiny. These are just, these sides need cutting off. And then inside it's like patterned. And then obviously it'll have all papers in it and they'll all be coffee stained because I just think it looks oldie worldy when they're like that. So look out. But well, when I've finished this, I'll show you because it's not anywhere near finished yet. I've just started it today. And it's all like, you know, bumpy and a bit like, you know, like a leather that's all wrinkly and, you know, but it's in black and purple. So, and I'm going to put something on the front bit. So that's what I've been up to as well. So when I did Positive Wednesday, I was talking about, you know, self-talk and stuff like that. And then I said something about, oh yeah, because I have this, don't I? I was going to say, so I think I said yesterday, so you should have post-it notes about wherever you can put them. When I was saying this day on your, oh, I can see myself in the mirror there, on your fridge or whatever. And I have this thing where my altar was, but I've moved it over there now. There's not much on it. There's a few cards and there was a few things I put on, like smile, tomorrow's another day. You probably can't see this properly. I am abundant in everything. But I was going to fill that up with, I've not done it yet, with words and nice quotes, but like positive things that you can see yourself. You can even put things like you are beautiful, you know, and stuff like that. You don't need someone to tell you. Do it yourself. Because, like I said, when we see the experiment, we're going to see, you know, when you're saying, giving thoughts out or words to that rice. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go and watch Positive Wednesday from yesterday. And do it yourself as well, because I don't want you thinking like, oh, she's rigged it or something. Do it yourself so you know. Which goes on to yesterday, I was saying about witches and spells. People are like, what? No, it's not silly. It's like I kept saying before, if you pray to God, if you're, you know, you pray to God in your religion, whoever it is that you use the name and you pray to, whatever it is, that is, like I said, you're praying, you're putting your thoughts out to God as you see it. You know, you're asking for something or wishing someone well. A spell is the same thing. It's just sometimes in a spell, they say witches might use like herbs, and they might do candle magic, and they might like wait for the candle to burn down. They're doing such a spell, they might be saying something over it, like a chant or something, doing the ritual for the spell, and then they might put that spell in a bag, and then they might bury it in the earth, or they might, whatever it is, it's because it's a visual thing as well. Because if you think about, you sort of concentrating a bit more because you're putting your thought into the thing that you're doing, the spell that you're making, so you're putting your energy on it and your intention and your vibrations. So it's all in that thing, all your energy's on it. You'll know what I mean if you're a witch, Wiccan, whatever, on this sort of path. But if you're not, I hope you sort of know what I mean, because that's what it's like. But that's sort of the same thing as a prayer. You know, even maybe people who use rosemary beads, and they sort of, I don't know if that's how you use them, you know, you rub your bead and like you think about something and you're praying for it because you're visualising, because you're putting your intention. It's the same sort of thing. It's just you choose to do it your way and we choose to do it our way, and that's what it is basically. It's your intentions, there's energy and vibrations and gratitude. And then, like, when you hear offerings sometimes, like on an altar, and they might say, oh, got water and a bit of food, it's just offerings to, if you have got a goddess and a god. Like, you might even see in Buddhism and stuff like that, they'll put roses on certain religions, roses on the, I don't know if it's in India or whatever, different things, roses on the altar, and they'll give food or flowers or something like that, or water or wine or whatever it is, because it's saying thank you to the goddess, God you believe in, the all, you know, the one. I don't know if I'm explaining this properly. It's an attitude of gratitude. You're saying thank you. And like I keep saying, because I do a gratitude at night, the more you say thank you, the more you'll get. You know, you're saying thank you for what you've got in your life, even if it's little things, you know, not the big things. So it's like the attitude of gratitude, and that's what that is. You know, when you put an offering, which I'll show you mine now. Oh, yeah, so just saying, so intention, energy, vibrations, gratitude. Words and intention create an energy, creating vibrations, which all cause things to act. And that's what we're saying about the rice experiment. So I know there's someone who said they're going to do it as well, so that's good. But I've moved here because, oh, by the way, I've don't know if you can see it. Where is it? There's my dream catcher. I got so far as putting the butterflies on, made out of handmade paper with roses in, and they've got hearts on the bottom. And today I just started putting some beads on, and I've got to do it on the other side. So it's starting to look quite pretty now. I've still got a lot to do on it. If anyone likes them, I will be selling them as well. I've got a few more to do. It's because my mum threw some stuff away I was using, and she's had to get me some more now. So it's this dresser that was Finn's Nana that I've had for a bit, that I'm always messing about and putting different things on. I just thought because my other one was a shelf over there and it was too small to have everything on, so I've sort of had to have a 3-layer effect, because I wanted sort of, I don't know if you can see, this is bad on here. I've got my cauldron down there, so that's like my fire element. I've got my incense burning there, which is like air. I've got spirit, which I've put up here. My nana's up there, who passed away in February. And then I've got water here in this, just because it's like an aqua colour glass for the candle, and there's a frog near it as well, which I didn't realise. And then for earth, I've just done the, I don't know if you can see, the Himalayan, Himalayan rock salt here. So yeah, and then I've got don't know if you can see on this, down near the picture there with the green stone is crystals, is the working. That's what I did with the money the other day when I got my £85, which I've actually, don't know if I can show you, because it's a mess in here. Got my bench bits there that I've got to, I'm putting together when I've come off this video. I've got my bench, so I'm like, yeah, it came today, so I was chuffed. Yeah, so I've got some roses up here. And this little light thing, I think you can see behind me Nana, this little frame, it was just an old frame and had little battery lights, which it shows brighter when it's a lot darker. So they're cute. There's my little love spell jars, and that from the charity shop the other day, which I'm using for my ashes and stuff out of when I've done a working in the cauldron to put in there. You know, like nice things, because I've seen people do before, or even someone I went to see, was it Medium, and when she gets letters and that off people, she burns them, but instead of throwing them, she doesn't, she burns them, and they put them on the rose beds, and she said because of all the good vibes off the letters and things, that a garden really flourishes, and I think that's a lovely idea, because it goes back into the earth. So when that's full, I'll take it out and dig a hole in the garden, and I'll bury it instead of throwing it in the trash. My oracle cards are down there, because I said I'll keep them on for a month. There's my little statue from the other day. There's my offering. I just had some peanuts at the minute and some water, and they were from the charity shop as well. I've cleansed them and everything. And I won't say that was a book of shadows. I've just been putting things in because I'm making myself one, because I want a little like pretty one. It just has to look nice for me, you know, it has to look all pretty to make you want to write in it as well. And then up there, you can see the middle one is got incense and candles in. The box has got some dried herbs in now, and I can't remember what's in the top one. I think it's just a bit of things to do with craft. And then I've got drawers and stuff down below. It's just got some books in and some crafty bits. I think there's anything else on there. Yeah, basically. So it's sort of like, that's sort of like my working table, even though I do use my dining table because it's right behind me when I need to space stuff out a bit, because they're all in the same, you know, in the same room. And then the little display in the middle, my little spring display, that means it needs more flowers on it. I made that ages ago. My sister made one ages ago as well with a shell on it. And the little log things, what I got from when I went to the park the other day. So basically, yeah, that's it again. It's a bit of a change. But I just needed more space to put things on and wanted to display things, because I've got my oracle cards up there as well, which I've got quite a few more. So I hope you like that. It was just too narrow. The other one was a bookshelf. It was too narrow. I wanted to put more things on it, because it means, having it tiered means like the bottom one can stay as it is. The middle one like displays for Sabbaths and, you know, holidays, and that can change up, and so I'll enjoy changing that up, because it's nice, then you don't get bored and stale with the same thing, because I know some people just leave it sometimes, but I think it's nice to change it up, make it look different, so that can go with the season. So when it'd be nice in Halloween, I can have loads of little pumpkins and things on there. But and then the one at the top, sort of like spirit and, you know, family and ancestors and stuff. So my nana's on there, and I want a picture of my granddad now, which I think is quite sweet, you know, and it's going up. So I hope that made sense. It's just a short one, but I had to say that. So if anyone is watching this off the, you know, you're on the same path, because I'm new to it, but I was sort of looking into it a few years ago, and I was looking back into it last year, and that's why I said that I've come back to it, because it just resonates so much with me. But what do you think about the raven thing? Because I never get ravens in the garden. Never seen a raven in the garden. That bird was massive. It doesn't look it on the film, but it was. And because I've got this thing in my head that I'm just waiting for a goddess to come, I'm like, just, I don't know yet. You know, when you see signs or something keeps repeating itself, or you keep seeing something on telly or in a book or something, I'm like, I'll wait a few more times. If I saw it another 2, it's like a 3 thing. I don't know with a 3 thing, but we'll see. So I don't know what anyone thinks about that. And I'll show you this when it's done. I think it's going to look quite nice. Don't think there's anything else up there. Oh, forgot to show you. I mean, I'm saying I don't wear a lot of black, but my black boots came. I had them on the other day. I need wiping over actually. They're a bit like the shiny. They're a bit like Doc Martens, but they're not. They're from Topshop, but I got them off eBay for £5.50 or something. They weren't over £6, and I love them. They're really comfy. But now I'm like, I need a black bag because I haven't got a black bag to go with my black shoes. You know, like I've got brown bags, but it looks a bit weird when you've got black shoes on and a brown bag. I normally wear a lot of tan colours, so I'd have brown boots normally with a brown bag. And I have seen one. I've got my eye on eBay. I love eBay. But yeah, I don't think there's anything. Oh, the only other thing is, I was saying I was doing yoga. I've missed yoga for the week because my friend, I said, you jinxed me. She was going on about she was doing it. And then she got a bad arm and she couldn't do it. Then I got a bad arm like the day after something. And for the past week, I'm going back into it tomorrow because I'm thinking it must be why I've stopped. Like I feel achy. I don't know, it's really weird. I've woke up, I've had a really good sleep, but I felt like I haven't exercised for a week. So I've got to jump back on it because I thought I had this funny thing in my arm, and there's a thing in my hand. Sure, it's been swollen. Where if I press there, it's really sore. But that's been sore for about a week. And I had some bruises on it, and then I just feel like it's not been bad today, but my arms have been dead ache, you know, like I've been weightlifting or something, and I'm like really sore after a workout, but I've not. So I'm just like, what is it? I don't understand why. Is it because I've not been doing my yoga? Not intentionally not doing my yoga, but I'm thinking, what's all that about? Is it because my body's telling me get back onto that? I don't know. It's really weird. So I don't know what that is, but yes, that's Witchy Ways for today, and I shall see you when I see you. Blessed be. Bye.